welcome back. We're just gonna be talking today because that's what I need to do. I got a bunch of flowers from Trader Joe's. I just got home from going to brunch, getting out of my house. I have been going through it. I feel like I've said that in a lot of my videos recently, but let me just tell you, this week, I've been going through it. But basically, I'm just gonna answer your guys' questions today. There's a lot happening in life right now. And honestly, I have a lot of unknowns in my life right now. And I didn't expect this to happen. I didn't expect so much uncertainty, but here we are. I'm gonna put together this bouquet and answer some of your questions. Okay, I asked you guys on my Instagram for questions. I also have water. Drinking water is incredibly important. I think I have a vase somewhere. Do I not have one? That's gonna be a problem. She's a little dirty, but it's a vase. A vase is a vase. Someone asked where I got my romper from that I'm currently wearing right now. It is from Princess Polly. I have been really obsessed with them recently, actually. I worked with them a little bit ago, got so much. Ooh, that was satisfying. Got some of their clothes, and let me just tell you, I haven't been this excited about a clothing brand in a very long time. I'm typically a size 20 or 22. I wear like an 18 in a lot of their stuff. I know you're supposed to like cut these. That might be a little bit above my knowledge. What will I miss from Florida when I move? If you guys didn't know, I am moving. My lease here is up on March 20th. The rent to renew my lease here would just be too expensive. I don't actually have a place to move to, like officially yet. I would like to say I'm gonna miss the weather because obviously I'm in Florida. It's so nice. Honestly, I've noticed most of the time it's almost too hot for my liking, which is gonna probably be anywhere in the South. I think I'm just gonna miss like how much there is to do here. I didn't really do a lot of it, like on my own by myself. Oh, okay, well that's the problem. We'll just have to make it on the side, like this. I love going to the beach. So I'm gonna say the beach, like sunsets and the beach. That's probably what I'm gonna miss the most. Someone said, how do you deal with anxiety when you're by yourself and nobody can talk? Oh boy, I don't know that I'm the best at it. I've been thinking a lot about what I've learned since moving to Florida. What purpose do I think Florida brought me? I think the biggest takeaways for me, these are very different heights. Oh well. I think the biggest takeaways for me are just like the importance of community. Like when you go through things, it's nice to have people around, and a lot of the relationships in my life are long distance, and I'm not blaming anyone for that. Like I did it to myself, you know? I've also learned that I'm capable of making friends. I, for the longest time, thought that like I wasn't worthy of friendships, or that like, why would people want to be my friend? If I put myself out there, no one's gonna like me. Recently, I've been putting myself out there to make friends a lot, actually, and I've met some pretty cool people that I would not have met if I wouldn't have like forced myself. I don't want to sit here and say I'm the best at dealing with anxiety on my own, because I think I've really learned that I need people. If I have to go through something by myself, I just do my best to keep busy, to not sit and like think about whatever it is that's causing me anxiety, or I'll ask myself like questions. Is how I'm thinking logical, or is it like seriously just my brain being my brain? I wish I had a better answer for you. My medicine's been helping, I think. Anyways, I hope so anyway. I need to take a little brief intermission to thank the sponsor of today's video, Factor. Let me tell you, health and nutrition is something that your girl has never had the best relationship with food. It's something I'm constantly working on. And Factor has made meeting my health goals so much easier by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. That phrase, right to your doorstep, just like makes my heart happy. It means I don't have to leave my house. Their gourmet chefs create each meal only using ingredients with integrity to help you guys feel your best all day long. Factor really supports wholesome eating made simple. Their menus update weekly, so there's always new foods for you guys to pick from. They include 29 plus meals and 33 plus add-on options. You guys can either choose your favorite meals or let Factor create your order based on your taste preferences and your meal history. Factor offers a bunch of different types of diets like keto, calorie smart, chef's choice, vegan and veggie options, all of which can include seafood, meat-based, or plant-based meals. There's no prep, there's no mess. It cuts out all of like the icky parts of having to cook your own food, and it's just convenient. It's already there, it's already ready for you. You just have to put it in the microwave. They come in little packs like this, and it says what food they are on the sides. For somebody like myself who struggles with binge eating, for someone like me who struggles with binge eating, this is really nice for me because it's just available for me. I don't have to really think about the food I'm gonna eat. I don't have to, if I don't feel like cooking, I know I have these available for me to just pop in really quick, and I know I'm still getting my nutrition. It's so convenient. It cuts down on how many times I have to go to the grocery. It cuts down on how many times I have to go to the grocery store. So there's more time for me to do other things that I really genuinely would prefer to be doing. I don't know if you guys saw my last video or maybe it was the video before that, but I was drinking one of their smoothies. They have smoothies that you guys can keep in your fridge that are so good, so packed full of nutrition. And they also have juices, which are so perfect for just snacking. Factor for me is really my go-to like lunch or dinner option when I'm just like either on the run, kind of feeling lazy, don't want to cook, or I haven't been to the grocery store. So if you guys want to check out Factor and get some of your own meals sent straight to your house, head over to go.factor75.com/SamanthaJoe120 and use code SamanthaJoe120 to get $120 off your order with Factor. That's go.factor75.com/SamanthaJoe120 and use code SamanthaJoe120 to get $120 off your first order with Factor. Back to the video. My favorite thing about St. Pete, I've always said the same thing, and it's the artwork that's everywhere. This bouquet makes no sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I think there's too many of these. I shouldn't be a florist. We're gonna take that off of my maybe one day list. Sure shit can't be a florist. There's beautiful murals everywhere. I love how close it is to the beach. I don't think I ever realized how much I love the beach until I moved here. So calming. I've said it before, the beach really makes me realize how big our world is, and that even though my problems are valid and I shouldn't feel bad for having feelings, it's gonna be okay. Like when I sit by the ocean and I see how big the ocean is, I just realize that there's a lot more to life than what I feel like might be the end of the world right now. Someone asked me what's my favorite thing about myself. I think how much I love people. I will do literally anything for the people that I love and to make them happy. And I feel like sometimes that's a double-edged sword. It can cause me pain sometimes. How hard I love is a beautiful thing that I shouldn't be afraid of. Someone asked how I am mentally. It's really not good. I got way too many flowers. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. We're dealing with it. We're managing. We're gonna find our way through it. But I will say, this past week I've had some really, really hard days that I didn't really know how I was going to like get through that. Emotional pain is so interesting because you just assume it can't be physical, but sometimes when you're in so much emotional pain, like you physically hurt. That's been pretty tough this week. I'm putting the effort in to get better and to feel better, and I'm really hoping that it starts paying off soon. I'm exhausted. I haven't really been sleeping. I've been having a really hard time eating. This is not cute, Samantha. I should not be a florist. Don't hire me. I don't have to use all of these, but I'm not gonna put them to waste. Like, they grew just for me. I should use them. A lot of you guys are asking me where I'm moving, and I just don't have a definitive answer yet because I don't have a lease anywhere. But as soon as I do know, I will make sure to include you. When putting on shoes, are you sock, shoe, or sock, shoe, shoe? I would say 99% of the time, I'm sock, shoe, shoe. I ran out of memory card footage. I don't remember if I was in the middle of a question. How is Snickers? My cat, you guys, if you haven't been following, my very elderly cat has kidney disease, and she is a trooper. She's hanging in there. She is feeling fine, I think. I have a vet appointment for her coming up, and they're gonna check her again just to make sure because she hasn't been in pain, which is good, but I do have to do a lot of like medical care for her. So we just like to like make sure and see what everything's going on. But I mean, it's kind of hard to tell. It's a progressive disease, so like eventually it'll just be time to where the medicine is no longer working. And then that'll be a very sad day. Can't really fit any more things in here. Tips on being consistent when starting a fitness journey. I don't know that I'm the person to give you advice on this, only because I struggle so badly with it. I'm the worst. I've learned I really like working out. I like going to the gym. I like that aspect of it, but I just really struggle with food. And I just think doing things in like small little steps and not just making like an extreme change. Like if you're not used to working out, don't just jump in and start 75 hard because you see everyone on TikTok doing it. Like it's probably not gonna work. Unless, I mean, it might work. You can try it. But I just think make like small little changes, and before you know it, those like small changes will be like, having like big results, and you'll be like, damn, that wasn't even that hard. Oopsies. I kind of forgot to keep filming yesterday. Well, I didn't forget, okay? I just got really sad. I couldn't keep doing it. I'm all about keeping it real with you guys. I think I was a little manic yesterday when I was filming me putting the flowers together, which look awful, by the way. I really tried, though. I really tried. Every time I feel like I feel okay, I just feel worse. And it is quite the experience, if I do say so myself. I don't really know what is right now. I don't know what I need to do in life. I don't know what direction I'm supposed to go in. If there's one thing I do know, it can't get worse than what I'm at right now. If this is rock bottom, like it can't get lower than rock bottom right now. That's the only thing I'm like holding on to. I always set whatever I'm using on top of things so you can like hopefully see it. I feel like this is a happy cup. We're gonna use a happy cup because we just really want to be happy. I don't know if that's enough water for greens. I hate them. But I've been really struggling recently. If this is the only way I can get my nutrition in, that's what I'm gonna do. You guys had a lot of questions that I honestly just am not ready to answer yet. I don't know what I thought I was gonna accomplish by doing a Q&A. One of the most therapeutic things for me is just sitting and talking to you guys. You guys are my friends because you are my friends and I really do see you that way. I need to take my Lexapro this morning and the greens. I'm starting with the greens. Today, I'm going to a coffee shop and I'm gonna be working because I haven't been getting my work done the past week, which is fine. I'm being graceful with myself, but I also really know that I have to get my stuff together. I'm gonna go work at a coffee shop because I cannot work here right now. I can't work in my house. Meeting up with Grace, and you guys have not met Grace yet, but she is so freaking sweet. I posted on TikTok just saying that I need friends, and she's one of the people that I met and hang out with. Hung out with her like 3 times in the past like week. And today we're going to a coffee shop, and tomorrow we're having a picnic on the beach and we're gonna do like paintings. I'm really excited, but it also makes me like sad because I don't know why I wasted so much of my time thinking that I wasn't worth having friends. Like I don't know why I spent so much time thinking nobody would want to be friends with me, that I couldn't be a good friend. I could have experienced so many things and had so much more fun if I just put myself out there. At least I've learned that I can make friends and I am likable. I feel like I haven't been as insecure and I've been really loving the way like my body looks in tighter clothing. And I feel like more than ever I know what I'm worth. And I know I have so much growing to do as a person. And maybe I'm doing all of my growing a little bit later in life than a lot of people do because I didn't have to do it when I was younger. But I'm here now. I really don't know. You're gonna have to bear with me on this one. Like I'm just really lost. I'm trying to figure it out. There's just a lot of change coming up that I don't really want. Greens, this is gonna suck. That shit is nasty. I feel like I could stand here and try to pretend like everything is great and fine. But then I feel like I would be breaking everything that I've built this channel on, which is honesty and transparency and just being vulnerable. I'm not trying to build a life that looks like a highlight reel. And I know some people watch influencers just to see happy stuff because I know you guys have a lot of bad things going on in your life too. And you probably don't want to sit and listen to someone else talk about the things they're struggling with or not talk about the things they're struggling with because they're not ready to yet. I find when I watch people like that, I just feel worse about my life and I feel like I'm doing something wrong, that my life doesn't look like this. I don't want to be that. This is the most honest video I could make for you right now. This is the best I can do for you right now without being disingenuous. I feel like you guys are my friends and I don't have to sit here and pretend. I know that I'll come out of it on the other side an incredibly strong person because whoever gets through this is so tough. And I know I'm not alone because I have all of you guys and I have the wonderful friends that I've been making and it'll be okay. I want to be that for you too. Don't feel like you guys have to be anyone but who you are with me because you are loved here. The world is a better place with you in it here. I'm never gonna leave you guys. Right now, I just need some time and some grace. I love you guys so much. I will see you hopefully soon.